cacophony of crazy back here, and just wonderful people. Everybody, my name is Maria. This is What's the Story with Maria. We are going live. Dominic Pupa has checked in. Kathy Burns has checked in. Leo Roria. Shannon Kathleen has checked in. Shannon is the one who made the beautiful cake.
Yay, Shannon! Thank you!
We are going to show that cake momentarily. Eddie Kutu has joined us from Blade Salon. If you want to get your hair did, you go to Rocky Hill, Connecticut, and see Eddie. Get your hair done. Get your hair did. Rena Crugnali has joined us. That's my cousin. Oh my God. Rena Macarena. That's what Mandar said. Everybody, I can't wait to introduce. Chris DePiero has joined us. Les Hopkins has joined us. Michael Barbera. We love Les. Michael Klein. Jay Rivera.
Hi, Jay!
Everybody loves Jay. He couldn't get here tonight, but we really love you, Jay. Okay, so I said to these guys, well, I got to chew up that first minute because usually you guys are the ones that pop in right away. So what I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to celebrate the people that watch the show every week, that come on every week and comment and look things up for us and do research and pop in and say wonderful, funny things. And those are our regulars, and I had to throw in irregular because Bill Goffey is here as well.
Yay!
Come over here. And he's dressed very cute. We love him. Two kids, beautiful. All right, and he has tuned the guitar. He's ready. We could break out into song at some point. We don't know. All right. So what I do want to do, two things before we start, is I want to say thank you so much to our FDNY and our NYPD.
Yay!
Yesterday we had one of those crazy New York things happen. It was crazy for many reasons. A helicopter went, rather go over the Hudson, it went into where all the buildings are, the congestion, into Times Square. It was foggy, and it tried to land on a building on 51st Street and crashed but the FDNY put out the fire within minutes. So there could have been a disaster, and they took care of it. So that's how New York is. It's an amazing city where a lot happens, just like in the movies. And then 2 blocks down, I was talking to a friend of mine that was 2 blocks down, and he said, why, what's happening? I don't, why, is there something going on? I said, yeah, there's a helicopter that crashed 2 blocks from me. He's like, oh, I didn't hear anything. And that's like New York too, because there's so much happening. Darius had auditions on 53rd Street. He was playing auditions for a regional theater, and he was like, typing on Facebook, somebody tell me what's happening because I hear fire engines. So, but he had to keep playing. These are typical New York moments. And I also want to give a shout out to Big Poppy David Ortiz. We hope you're okay. We know he's back in Boston. I have my David Ortiz shirt on tonight. I love my Big Poppy, and we hope that he's okay and everybody's sending good vibes. And it doesn't matter what team you root for. A good person is a good person. I was thinking like it's the equivalent of like Mariano Rivera getting into something like that. He's so loved by everybody. So anyway, we just want to send that stuff out. Now, I will tell you, tonight is extra special because you see who's in the background here? Who is it, everybody?
Mandar Ship Magnet!
Oh my God. I'm telling you, he does exist. A lot of my people didn't believe that Mandar was a real person. They're like, no. Well, they don't know. And Leo would put up a little chick and a little magnet, and then next to Mandar, they thought Mandar wasn't real, but he is real. So we're getting a bunch of texts coming in here. Oh my God, so much happening. What's happening? Yes, it is breaking. So, all right. So Rena says, "I'm with you all in spirit." Rena, I think that you should call in, Rena. I think you should call in.
Hey, what's the weather? What's the weather?
And Mandar calls you Rena Macarena. So, Rena, I think you should call in, and then we'll have her. And I told Gina Savino that she should call in when she's done working.
Gina Savino?
I know. Not yet, but she's going to call in. So, Rena's going to call in while Rena call in. And George Hernandez, I wish you could be here. Hector Garcia, they're in Miami. They live in Miami. They're in Miami. And we have so many people that just couldn't be here because they live in other states. Oh my God, it's Rena Crugnali. Oh my God, Rena, hold on. Oh my God, Rena, are you there?
I'm here. Hi.
Oh my God, you know that Mandar calls you Rena Macarena, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
Rena,
dancing right now.
she's dancing right now. Rena, Dominic Pupo is here as well.
I love you, Rena.
He said he
I love
loves you, Rena.
It is sweet as
Serena.
Right, all the cousins, Rena,
Tina,
Christina.
Bambina, Zena.
So,
Sheena.
Rena, what is the weather in Massachusetts like right now? She is our meteorologist.
The weather is actually, it's cloudy tonight. It's rainy, a little rainy. It got cool. The temperature dropped a little bit. It was very humid this morning.
Thank you so much, Rena.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I know. I
I'm really on the
know.
edge of my seat.
Listen, so next week, we are going to be broadcasting live in Boston at Rena's house in Woburn, Massachusetts. We will be there. So, Rena, you will be the co-host next week of our show.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
All the cousins be there.
It is her spot, but she can handle it. Our 101st episode. So thank you, Rena, for calling in.
0-0.
Yep, we love and appreciate you. And now wait, I'm going to pan the camera so you can see everybody that is here. Everybody say hi. Hi, there we go. And we're going to pan around. This is, Leo, are you in there? Okay, beautiful. Oh my God. Where's Steven? Oh, there's Steven. Okay. So everybody is here. We miss you, Rena. We wish you were here. And I will see you next week.
All right. That's good. Kisses, everybody.
All right, kisses to everybody. Bye,
Listen,
Rena.
Rena.
All right, that's Rena Crugnali, Bergie, my cousin from Massachusetts. All right, now, usually we wait till 9:40 to do Go Ahead, Keep Eating, but I got to tell you,
There's so much food.
there is so much food here. Oh, first let me check if people are asking anything, because I know it's true. Who is left out there if you guys are here? Jean Simpson Dunn, she's in Illinois. Jean, how are you? We might have to have Jean call. Jean, do you feel like calling in? She called in on the show. Jean, call in if you feel like it. And Jay Rivera says congratulations. Michael Plosky, hi Michael. I'm sure you were busy with the Tonys, you know, Michael. Shannon Kathleen, oh my God. Shannon, that cake is to die for. I can't wait to show it. Wait a minute. Kathy Roy Spees, that is my boss in Morristown. Best boss ever. Everybody say hi, Kathy.
Yay!
Hi, Kathy. I have my Big Poppy shirt on, Kathy. CC, we're pulling for Big Poppy. Oh my God.
I think Jill Anderson signed in.
Jill Anderson, thank you, Leo. Leo is here. Isabella Roskowski, who is really, have you been paying attention?
Yes, that is
My cousin?
That's your
My cousin?
daughters.
Right, my cousin Marisa is really under her, going under her daughter's name. So, hi, Marisa. I'm going to be home next week broadcasting from Rena's. I haven't sent the Evite out yet, but of course, you are on that VIP list. So next week, we're going to be in Boston. Kathy Gumbier has joined us. Cindy Segovia has joined us. She's in Washington. Michael Bradley. Hi, Michael Bradley. Neil Parrish. That's somebody's husband.
Neil Patrick Harris.
That is Dominic Pupa's husband. Who's calling in? Jean is calling in from Illinois. Hold on. Jean, let me put you on speaker. Hi, honey. Speak up.
Hi, how are you?
We wish you could be here. You guys, this is Jean Simpson Dunn. She often interacts with all of you during our show. So now you know that this is Jean live. Jean, how is everybody going there?
Oh, everything is going great. My show just closed Next to Normal, and it was amazing.
She directed Next to Normal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh.
And then I just wanted to share with you
Yeah,
that it was 40 years ago this month.
40
you and
years
I met.
Wow.
that we
40
met 40 years.
ago
But how could that be,
that we
Jean?
met.
40.
I know, because we both like 29.
I
How
can't believe it.
happened.
40 years. So this is our 40th anniversary of friendship.
It is. It's
I love it.
amazing.
You're not going to be in Massachusetts next week by any chance, are you?
No, I wish I was.
All right.
Looking for a fall. I'm looking at a fall trip, probably September or October.
Okay.
And I will definitely keep you in the loop, because either if you come north or I come south to New York.
Okay,
to see
we'll
you, I'd
find
love
each
to
other.
see you.
All right.
All right.
All right. I love you, honey.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Everybody say good night, Jean.
Good night, Jean.
Oh, my God. Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Jean is one of my first. She was my high school friend. Well, she and Mario Cantone were in the same grade, and I was right behind them, like a year behind them. So that's how we all knew each other. Yes. She what?
Where is she? Chicago?
She is in no, like right on the border of Indiana, like in the middle of a field somewhere. No, literally. That's what she said. She's like, it's corn and soy or something. Right? Wait, John, come here. Come here, John Bronson. John can help us with this because John, first of all, this is my friend John Bronson. I adore him. He is an exquisite human being, happens to be very talented. He's a piano player, arranger. He played our show that we did, Judy and Chefs, right? Well,
Look out.
so he played our show that we did, that benefit Judy Mesa produced. And John, you are from Indiana, right?
And I went to college in Illinois. So.
You did?
Yeah.
She's in Danville. Do you know what?
Yes, I used to drive right past there when I was going to school.
Wow.
That's right in the middle.
Gene, did you see John drive by?
Well, back then she probably wasn't there. That
She
was
was-
a long time ago. I was in college.
Wow, she's been there about 20 years, I think.
Well, that was about how long ago it was.
Yeah, okay. So now, John, what is the biggest difference between living out there and living here that you can tell us?
Well, it used to be that things were so quiet out there, but now I live in New Jersey, so where I live at is
You're way out.
outrageously quiet. Like when I lived in the city, I was like, oh, it took me a while to get used to the noise.
Yeah.
But now that I live out in New
Back
I
there.
don't know. That is Frank's on my fiance.
Frank's on! We got a wedding coming up in August for Frank and John. And Frank, John, you made something. John is an amazing baker and cook. John, what did you make? You want to show off your plate?
I made something. I made.
We're going straight into, go ahead. We're going straight into the segment of our show called
Go ahead, keep eating.
I love it.
Yeah, so these are miniature apple pies.
He made them.
They're in a sugar cookie crust with gilded sugar on top of them.
Oh my God.
And with a little ginger and cinnamon in the filling.
Ginger?
And, yeah, so a
Wow.
little fresh ginger in them. Yes, so
Oh,
that's
I
what
love it. May I have one of
You
these?
certainly may.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm all about ginger. I love that.
Yes,
And
I
Annette-
just baked these today, as a matter of fact. so.
Annette got right up and went and got one. I love that about you, Annette. Yeah.
I'm copying that.
So, John, are you going to be? Or maybe you'll play a song for us tonight at
I
some
would be
point.
delighted to.
All right, at some
Yeah.
point. Okay, so Annette's holding up. So I love that.
Take a
Annette.
bite.
Thank you.
Take a bite.
Thank you so much, Mom. Everybody's jealous out there now. All right, so at some point, I think John will have
I
to
would be
start playing.
delighted
He's
to.
amazing. I love you very much.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you for
I love
having
this guy.
us.
All right.
Johnny.
And John is at Brandy's on what? Wednesday, John?
Wednesday nights you can find me.
Wednesday nights you can find John Bronson at Brandy's, which is on East 84th between 2nd and 3rd. I think Michael Isaacs is there tonight,
Yes.
if I'm not
Oh my
mistaken.
God, John, this is great.
Yeah, they're great.
Maria, speaking of your go ahead, keep eating. This is what you made today.
Yes, okay, thank you so much. Well, our stage manager,
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's me,
yes, our stage manager, Stephen, sit here for a minute
Oh,
first.
yeah.
All right, thank you, John, for starting that ball rolling. So this is Stephen Elbel. He is my friend and fellow Gemini.
Yes.
Mine is
There's
made
4
to.
of us sitting here.
So I know Jeffrey, you,
That's like
me, and
8
who else?
people.
Who's the
That's a
other?
lot.
Yeah, that's true. So Jeffrey and Steven are both Geminis. I don't know how, I guess, well, communication.
May, June.
It's all
They're a little different.
a little different. So you are a stage manager. You are very detail oriented. Is that correct?
I try to be.
Yeah, I know that. And you are all about style.
Well, OCD.
So, yeah, but you know what? OCD works well in business. We need people. We need more people with OCD. I'm just calling out for more people. It's not a bad thing. We need order in the world. Please come work for me anytime you have OCD. I'm all about it. So did you, this is a stew that I made.
Mm-hmm.
And what's in it is I had to write, Leo, grab me this piece of paper here. I had to write it down because as I get older, I can't remember everything. I just can't. Like now I even write down where I park my car. You think I'm joking?
It's
I
a
have a
cookbook in the making.
Yeah, I have it. Amanda types all my recipes out. So what did I put in this stew? What it was I didn't want to make the apartment super hot today because I didn't want to just cook all day. So I put this in a crock pot. And what it is chicken and the sausage. I cooked the sausage ahead of time, but chicken, Italian hot sausage, carrots, peas, onions, red peppers, garlic. All garlic goes in everything, by the way. Just so you know, everything. Sherry, cumin, coriander and bay leaf. Oh, and sun-dried tomatoes. And then Leo made this divine Spanish rice.
Rodriguez.
Yes, and who is he? Leo what?
Rodriguez.
That's right. Well, Jeffrey, thank you. I'm as we go along, I am going to need display plates.
Yes, I'll be at the ready. Okay?
Thank
I'm
you
sorry,
so
yes,
much.
I-
No,
I
I
was just asleep
we
at
didn't
the
know.
switch.
No, you weren't actually. I had John.
Because we started eating already.
Now,
Yeah, I'm
look,
sorry.
wait, look who's joined us. It's
Oh.
Eugenia Mesa. Everybody says, say hi, Poopa.
Hi, Poopa. Where are you?
That's Judy. Everybody misses you, Judy, but we understand. Thank you, Stephen. So Stephen has taken the story. Yeah. She knows the Moody story. I said that, you know how there's Benifer and there's Brangelina. Judy and I would be Moody for sure. That would be our couple name, Moody. Michael Klein, Kristen Piero is here. Congratulations. I want to bring Kristen Piero on. Please come on, Chris, because Chris not only was my first guest ever on What's the Story with Maria. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Go Yankees.
Can you grab me that stuff?
Come on,
Yes,
you had that hat on after
Yeah.
what I went through today?
that's all right. Well, she's a Mets fan. All right.
I'm
She's-
so sorry.
That's all right. She'll be all right.
I was there today.
Chris DePiero was our first guest on the show. I'm going to wear my champion, my Red Sox World Series championship. But you guys are doing really, really well.
But yeah, we're
Really
doing
well.
okay.
You're doing
So
all
I
right.
want to tell you that Chris DePiero started his. You know what? Let me tell you. If it wasn't for your Yankees, your New York teams wouldn't get anything. Because Boston has more championships than any other city. So you better be grateful for your Yankees.
Hey, don't
I-
be mad about my Mets. They
No,
won a
I know.
couple.
I have it
wanna
on
go-
good authority that Chris DePero thinks that he loves the Red Sox. I think I have a picture
What?
of it somewhere.
I think.
Oh my God.
I think I have a picture of it somewhere.
All right. So Chris started his show back up. It's called.
Live from Jersey with the beautiful Silvana Mastrolia and myself.
And when can we catch that show on Facebook?
Monday nights at 9:00.
So Monday nights at 9:00, go to Chris DePiero's page.
Right.
It's Chris, Silvana, and your friend
Michael Ciccarelli.
Michael Ciccarelli.
Yes, and we have a couple
Collins.
of shows on the network. We have Pizza Time with Craig Askeles.
I love that.
We have Meyerville with Rob Meyer,
Wow.
and I think that's it.
So friend Chris DePiero, make sure you're not a crazy person like Bill Goffey or something like that. But if he knows that it's Bill, but he does have pants on tonight, so that's what.
Half
Did you notice
pants.
that?
I did.
He had the little pants, the little short shorts. All right, so go and follow Kathy. Hi,
Thank you.
Kathy Roy Spees. She's also a Red Sox fan like me. She's
Go Yankees! Hashtag Go Yankees!
Hashtag
But they
no.
are doing well. They are doing well. The Mets are doing well too. Let's not give up. It's early in
No,
the season.
right now we're in the Subway Series, so I have more than.
All right,
Okay,
and
one game more.
the Bruins are in the Stanley
The
Cup,
losers.
and tomorrow night is Game 7. That's all I'm going to say. All right, a big hand for Chris DePiero.
Thank you. Wait! Maria, 100 good show! Wow! That's awesome, man. It's awesome. I love
He
it.
was on my first show ever, and thank God it was him because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had no idea, and it was Jimmy. Thank God, Jimmy's been with me for 100 episodes. Jimmy Bell, he's the best. He's out.
Let's stop for Jimmy Bell.
Big hand for Jimmy Bell. Great guy, great guy. Oh my God. So let me see. Jill Anderson. Hi, Jill. Well, Jill says hi, Leo. We miss you, Jill. Neil Parry says 100 episodes. Maria, Dom, bring home some leftovers, he said. Marilena Savino, Marilyn, I'm going to be in Boston next week at Rena's. Maybe you guys can come over. You and Jerry, she's my cousin in Boston. Think about it. See, there's Marilena. See, there's another one with it. Laura Nelson Gibson, she's in Massachusetts. There's a lot. Peter Feliciano, hi, sweetheart. He's out in Brooklyn. He's a hottie. Peter's hot. Jessica Schaefer is out there in Buffalo, I think. Maybe she's. Michael Raymer has joined us. Shep Pamplin, Ryan Bristol in Colorado. See, we have a lot of people besides our
Wade
regulars.
Stein is watching. He's my fraternity brother from Illinois.
Really?
Oh, that's a story.
Yeah, I bet there's some stuff. Wow.
Is that Catherine Salvio?
Catherine Salvio. Hi,
Woo,
Catherine.
Catherine.
She's in Florida. Jeannie Craigie is out there. Lynn Portis. Lynn Portis genius. Lynn Portis genius. A Musi app. It's okay. So here, everybody already has it here. So Lynn Portis not only is an incredible musical director, she happens to be one of my best friends in the whole world. We've known each other a long, long time, and she created this app called eMusi. EMUSI. What is it? It's musical text. So instead of telling your kids they're late and they should clean their rooms, you can send them a text that has a musical song created just for that. It's $1 for 1,000 songs. It's worth every penny. So go to either Android or whatever you have. Go to EMUSI and download your eMusic app. Lynn Porter's created every single. I think there's like 1,200 eMusics now. Yeah, every category you can imagine. You can send birthday wishes, anything you want.
Leo has already put it in.
Yes, and Leo will be putting that in. That's right.
Such a good
The
intern.
100.
All right. So Annette, please join us and bring your delicious brie. Oh my God, so much is happening here. This is very
It is
exciting.
not a good way
Display.
to display.
No, I think they're
Yes,
delicious.
My
Oh my God.
presentation is
Everybody,
not the
this
right
is
color.
Annette Zito. Annette wrote a book, and I have that cookbook.
Yes,
It's
you did.
fantastic. And Rena has it too. I
Yes.
gave it to Rena for Christmas.
It's kitchenette red carpet menus for anyone who cares. Get it on Amazon.
Okay. So Annette is from the Bronx, if you haven't noticed.
Yes, my
And,
sexy voice.
Yeah, and what are these? So I'm holding these up.
They are
what are
puff
the-
pastry with brie and fig.
Oh my God. I love brie. It's my favorite cheese.
It's what's the story with Mabria?
Oh my God, Annette, that's so clever.
Come on, the
See, that's what Annette does. Annette does these, and Annette's cookbook, what it is it's an Oscar-themed cookbook that you can get. Pass those around. Annette, tell us about your cookbook and how people can get it.
Oh, on
And you're all
Amazon.
about puns and all that
Yeah,
stuff. I love
it's
that.
kind of punny. I take the best picture nominations and I make a whole meal out of all of them. They have to be cohesive. It has to relate to the movie and it has to be a pun on the name.
Okay.
So it's a challenge every year.
And it's really fun. And Annette's created this great cookbook, and it's extremely reasonable. So go on Amazon and
Yeah.
type it. Do they type in kitchenette or
Oh,
Annette
you
Zito?
could type in kitchenette,
How do you spell kitchenette?
KITCHANNETTE.
That's it.
Get on
And
it, Leo.
Get it.
It's
That's
Get
it.
on it.
It's already posted.
Leo is on. Oh my God. Annette, thank you so much.
Congratulations, Bella.
I'm so glad you're here. Annette Zito, everybody from the Bronx. That's it. Oh my God. Kyle, get over here.
Let's go, Mets.
Let's go next. All right. I'm all for it. I'm all about it. Kyle de Blasio. How many years have we known each other now?
18, 17, 18 years.
Now, Kyle is also a Yankee fan. I am a Red Sox fan, but we do appreciate baseball, and we often talk about baseball.
We love baseball. We talk about it all the time.
all the time. You're a Jersey guy, like
I'm
Chris.
a Jersey boy, yes, like a lot of people here right now.
Yeah.
Um,
And your brother is a comedian.
my brother's a comedian doing shows here in the city, Chris de Blasio, also known as Dr. D. Look him up.
Dr. D.
Dr. D, the
That's
trivia
sexy.
wizard.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. If you're interested, he has a podcast too. Can I plug it or not?
Sure, why not?
It's called Two Guys from Jersey.
Not to be confused with Live from Jersey. which is
Not
Chris-
live from Jersey. No, Two Guys from Jersey. with
Okay.
number 2.
All right.
And it's he also does some other stuff called Sitting Down with Stand-Ups, sort of like in the vein of the Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, the coffee with the.
Yes.
Okay.
So with a lot of up and coming new people doing stand-up, lots of people who are working their tookuses off. I
Yeah.
almost did a Susan.
I know. You almost did a Lavinia.
Lavinia.
Yeah. Lavinia, if you guys don't know this, every single show that Lavinia's been on gets an explicit stamp. Jim Bell has to put an explicit when he posted the podcast because Lavinia cannot keep her mind and mouth out of the ghetto. So Kyle is also a wine aficionado. Is
I
that
am
true?
a wine snob, a wine geek.
Well, speaking of which, when Mandor comes up, we're going to bring Mandor up with
Yes.
his 2 wines. He brought 2 wines.
No problem.
And you already looked at the bottles. I
Look at the
noticed.
bottles. I'm going to talk a little bit if you want to bring me up to them. And I'll tell some stuff about wine.
Okay, so listen,
Ooh.
Mandor, wait, bring over the wine, Mandor, that you brought. Pass over. I want Mandor to bring. Everybody, this is Mandor.
Magnet!
All right,
Show them this one.
okay. Mandor brought this because it has my last name on it. Look at that. Now, Mandor chose it because it has my last name. Kyle, what can you tell us about this wine?
Let me look at it again.
Oh,
for a
it's like
second.
an expert thing. I love this.
This is from northern Italy.
Northern
Not
Italy.
from where you're from, but way up in the mountains. So it's going to be a little bit lighter in body, sort of like a German red, which is something you don't see a lot of.
Okay.
An Alto Adage, which is way up there. And you're going to get a lot of crisp, easy drinking flavors with it.
Okay, what would you pair this with?
lighter cuisine, not big, like
I like this.
more of an appetizer, early in the meal type of
Oh,
one.
wonderful. Kyle de Blasio, very nice.
The
Mandar
other
was-
one, this brand fits.
And by the way, I posted a picture with Maria.
Yes.
In that one.
Mandar posted a
Cute
picture. Mandar, and then you're gonna have to sit here with me, Mandar. Okay, this is the other one that Mandar brought, and it's called Corte Fiore. Okay, short flowers.
Short flowers. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
what
trying to
does-
find out where it's from. I'm not saying this.
Okay, so Kyle is studying that right now. You know what? As a matter of fact, I tell you what. Take that bottle with you and study it because that. Because I
Bring
want to
Mandar
know.
in.
I'm going to bring Mandar in. All right, Mandar.
Hi, guys.
First of all, Mandar, I cannot tell you how happy I am you're here.
I'm happy to be here with you.
First of all, Mandar is on most of our shows. He's typing in and he comes in not always right at the beginning, but you're getting home from work, right? And then he joins us, and you have an uncanny way of if I say something about my recipes, you just type it.
Yeah.
How do you get it? It's amazing. How do you do that so quickly?
Just comes to me.
Mandar, now you are not. You said you went to the College of Disco, right? That's what it says. That's what it says on his Facebook. He's silly.
I just
but
had to make that up.
I love that. But Mandar you are a great dancer. I will say that's how we met.
Yes,
We
at the
met
duplex.
At the duplex where I work, and Mandar would come in mostly on Fridays or Saturdays when I used to
After
work.
my
there.
Gaslight adventures.
Right.
In the meatpacking, which is
He
no
would-
longer there, unfortunately.
He would always have some adventure that he was coming from, and he would maybe have one drink with us or two, but he would burst into dance and song.
Michael Isaacs and Darius, I used to come there for music, right?
Yes.
I love music.
I know you love
And they
music,
used to always be there and then doing whatever they're doing.
and you appreciate that.
I
them
love
both.
that.
I know, and he always would
I love
so
music.
appreciate it.
I'll go wherever.
I
there's
noticed. I
music.
go on your Facebook page, and you always go to some music venue.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Jazz.
Did you
disco.
as a young kid like music like that, or was it when did you
Always, I
move
think
here?
always.
You moved from India, right?
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Okay, so was it always something you loved?
Always, yeah.
Okay, and now I have to bring this up because we've named you Mandar Chip Magnet for good reason. If you go to Mandar's, every time I see a post, you are surrounded.
It's not always
And Chris
that way.
DePiero, you can take a page out of Mandar's book. He is. You might have to have him on your show. He's a Jersey guy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Chris was talking
Go to
about
the show in the club.
Mandar is always surrounded by beautiful women. Mandar.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait.
And he is.
Yeah!
Oh my God! A net set up.
I love it. Go,
I'm
Mets.
telling you. Wow, that was easy.
They're happy.
He just switched teams like that. When a chick's involved, you just switch teams. So, Mandar, how do you do it? What is your secret?
I don't know. I just go do my thing and I'm positive.
You go
And then whatever happens, happens.
and you love. Is it because you love to dance?
I think so.
Mandar loves to dance, and guys
I
just
like to enjoy life. Let's put it that way.
exactly. A word to the wise: straight men, if you're looking to date hot girls or just be flanked by them, you got to. What are some of the secrets of your being a magnet? No, because men need to know. Zip it. That's another story for another day.
Yeah.
We're
I don't
going,
know.
okay.
That's
So,
that.
but Mandar, women are drawn to you because you are happy.
Yes.
You are
Be happy
you,
with
you-
yourself.
with
First of all,
yourself.
yes.
You're comfortable in your own skin. You're happy with yourself. You're very smart. I noticed that you're very intelligent. You're a great dancer, and he has a joie de vivre. Does he not?
I was just
Be
thinking
You were
positive.
thinking
Get
that?
out of my head.
Be positive. Always be positive.
Always be positive. So, guys, if you want to know how to attract, how to be a chick magnet, take a page out of Mandar's book. It's true, Mandar. Women love you. They throw themselves at you. And I just want to thank you.
She's so over the top.
Thank you for coming to our party. It wouldn't have been the same without you. I love this
Thank you.
guy.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God. And he really is like an amazing dancer. I'm telling you, my cousin Marisa will tell you, at all the Italian weddings, the best, the guys that we love the most were the guys that would dance all night. And Marisa's brothers are like nonstop dancers. So, and Jeffrey, come here for a second. Now, Jeffrey Campbell. Stephen, what did you guys bring? You brought some stuff. So Stephen, our stage manager, who is Jeffrey's guy, he is going to show you what we brought. Oh, look at Leo is on. Stephen, our stage manager, Stephen Elbell.
yeah.
Thank.
There
Oh,
we go.
look at
Yeah.
that presentation. So what do you guys have here, Jeffrey?
They're olive cheese balls.
Olive cheese balls.
Cheddar cheese dough with a green olive inside.
Zip it back there.
Cheddar cheese dough with an olive inside.
Oh, okay. You bake them?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And Stephen, and Jeffrey, you were telling me some stuff that we were talking about being a dancer, and apparently there's on cruises here. Sit here.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently on cruises,
Oh, yeah.
there's jobs for men that can you can
Gentleman host. Yeah.
gentlemen host. Did you know about this? There are women. Go ahead, Bill Goffey. They're actually delicious. So there are jobs for men to go on cruises and dance with
Yeah,
women,
and dance
Yeah.
with ladies, single ladies, yeah.
single ladies, and you can get quite a discount.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's our
something to think
retirement
about.
plan.
Listen, you have to have a retirement plan. Now, you guys also brought Japanese chocolates, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, the
the
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah.
Let me see. Bring those on.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you
this
can-
is
thank
like.
you, Leo. Leo's very busy. Leo is passing.
So
Okay.
these are like Yokumoku. I like it too.
Yokumoku.
I don't want to plug anybody, but it's like a
I love
Japanese
this.
version of Pepperidge Farm.
Oh, okay. Let me hold this up. This
But
looks
it's
so.
But they're amazing. They're nice little butter cookies. Some have chocolate on the inside. They have the little pirouettes.
Oh my God, this is
Some are
delicious.
chocolate filled, some are not.
I'm gonna take a pirouette right now.
Yeah.
Put that aside. I'm making myself a plate.
Oh, thank you
This
so
is
much.
beautiful. Thank you, gentlemen. Very
Of
classy
course.
gift to bring to a party. And once again, what they call Pokomoko.
Yoku Moku.
I was so
You're so close.
close.
Yoku
What is it?
Moku.
Yokumoku.
I'm not.
I was
I'm
so
not eating any mocos.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Jeffrey Campbell, by the way, is an amazing classical pianist. He happens to be an accountant by trade, and that's what he does, and teaches accounting as well, right?
Yeah.
But he is an incredible classical pianist. Rachmaninoff. I loved your Rachmaninoff.
Yeah.
So everybody, Jeffrey Campbell, Stephen Elbell. All right. Frank, get over here. Frank's on. Okay, so this is Frank Zahn. He is my friend, and he is John's guy. And you got a wedding coming up?
Yep, in August.
Oh, wow. That is exciting. You guys been planning that?
Well, he's been planning.
Yeah, well, good. Somebody has to be in charge of that.
Oh, and he's definitely.
He's definitely the guy. Now, you also, though, you work in a busy field. You're a very
Yes.
busy guy.
Yep.
Are you allowed to tell us what you do?
Oh yeah, I work
Okay.
in human resources for M&M Mars. So for the candy company.
How much do we love M&M Mars?
Yep.
The candy
What are you doing
company.
with them at the end of the month? Right?
Yes,
Well,
Frank.
I'm going to be on the. I'm in charge of the Pride Float in New York City for March.
Frank. Oh, my
So
God.
we'll be there, waving, handing out candy, all the rainbow.
All the way. So Frank is in charge of all that. So he is a fun guy that works for a fun company and does great things. And he also, Frank, I want to thank you for bringing amazing energy into every room you go into. I mean, every time I see Frank, he is in a good mood. He is sweet and happy and so nice to be around. And that is a rarity.
Talented folks, I enjoy
We
that.
love you, Frank. We love you. I love Frank. He's such a good person. All right. And so look for Frank in the, will you be out there as well?
Oh, on the float? Yeah, I'll be on the
Yeah?
float.
You
I'll be
too?
dancing on the float.
No. Oh, that's another thing. Frank is a great dancer.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, wait, we might have to have a dance off between Mando and Frank. I'm just saying, at some point, we might have, oh, there we go. There might have to be a dance off. Maybe at the end of our show, we'll end our show with a huge dance off. Because Frank told me that as soon as music starts, he just is
Love
dancing.
to dance. Love
And
to
I
dance.
love that.
Yep.
Even as a kid?
Gotta have a. Oh yeah,
Did
always.
you take dance classes?
Always. Nope.
You just
Nope,
loved
I just
it.
Loved it. Yep.
Well, I love it too. We don't get to do it often enough. I propose that this group, and we can invite whoever we want, some night goes out to a dance club and just,
Yes.
that's it. What do you think? I think we have to
I
do
approve that
that.
message. I think that's a great idea.
Frank, we're going to talk about it. Maybe after you come back from your honeymoon.
Yeah, after the honeymoon.
After the honeymoon, after all the chips settle, well, that stuff settles because it's going to be busy, then we will go out. Let's say fall. We're nice and cool.
Fall's good.
We'll go dancing, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, Judy,
You do that.
are you listening? Poopa? Okay, we're going dancing.
That's usually what happens on my dance.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank
Frank is in
you.
charge of that. We'll be running that.
Behind you.
Yes. Well, speaking of
Yeah,
Poopa, Mandar just brought to my attention that there is another Poopa, not just my Judy, who I call Poopa, because it means little doll in Spanish and Italian. There is an actual Dominic Poopa. And he is with us.
He's a little doll.
Oh, he is.
He's a little doll. I want him to sing Betty Davis Eyes right
He
now.
really did. I love you so much. Now, Dominic sent me a text earlier. He's one.
Was it about my hair?
No, it was about, you said that you sound, I know this is going to sound, you said, I know this is going to sound like Mariah Carey, but I'm on vocal rest.
Right.
Now, your show, how was your opening night, which was last Thursday?
It was great. It was great.
It was great. I knew it was going to
I was very happy. I have notes, but it was very good.
You're going to be, don't worry about it. That's nothing. The best, that means you're one of the best out there. The best singers have notes.
Who?
I don't know. I made it up. Well, look at Mariah.
I mean, I had notes about the show.
Oh, notes.
No.
I thought you said notes.
No, I'm sure I have notes.
Oh, you have notes about
yeah.
the show.
I mean, yeah, this week will be a little different, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I love the duplex.
Was it what you thought it was going to be, or
more?
More.
Yes.
It's even better. So Dominic has a show called Twirled History.
Twirled
Tell
History.
us
Yes,
about
it's at the duplex every Thursday this June for Pride, and it's about what history would be like if gay people ran everything from the beginning. That's what it's about.
I am dying to hear that.
And it's good.
This Thursday, it's at 7.
Yep. And then
The
the
next
20th
two?
and the 27th will be at 9:30.
9:30.
And tomorrow I'll be on WNYC on Allison Stewart's
What?
show called All of It. Because that's why I was in a panic today, because they called and said, will you come on the show and sing your opening number? And I sounded like this. So I texted you and I was in a panic. So I had a couple of cocktails and I came over right away. 'Cause it's good for your throat.
I love that. Listen,
It's good for your throat.
There's nothing to panic about. You're going to be great. Voice does this. It's going to come back. Just sleep. You need sleep and stop. You don't need to panic.
Thank you.
You're
for the
an
support. I
outstanding
appreciate it.
performer. We love you. And we appreciate you. Dominic Poopa, everybody. The Twirled History for the next 3 Thursdays. This Thursday at 7 and the next 2 at 9:30 at the duplex upstairs and the cabaret space, which is a beautiful
That
little
magic space.
it's a great space.
It is.
And please go and see Dominic if you want. You go to domandterry.com. Leo is posting it right now. Leo's on it. domandterry.com. And
Don't insult that, Leo.
I have to give Leo.
and you can see that. Now, who else do we have? We have
Well, we have Leo.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill is going to grace us with. He's going to play some guitar. I'm going to sing, but I think first we need to bring on our accidental intern. Where the hell would I be without Leo? Come over here, Leo. Leo, everybody. Oh my God. Sit with me, Leo.
Hold on, I'm at work. Okay.
Oh my God. So this is Leo Rodriguez. Leo is my friend. He is a playwright, a musical. He's written a musical. He is also amazing with these videos that he makes and posts. Leo, that's why you are the accidental intern. And I have saved a special moment because I'm giving you an award. Yeah. All right, hold on. You are getting, I know this is your favorite coffee. This is your favorite coffee. It's the cheapest coffee in the world, but for some reason
So
Leo
good.
loves it. I went to Costco yesterday with Bill Goffey, and I am this not just a one-time thing, because of your outstanding, I know he's gonna cry, I know, because of your outstanding service to What's the Story with Maria. You're getting a lifetime supply of chock full of nuts. That means every time I go to
3
Costco,
weeks, but okay.
right, which is about every 2 or 3 weeks, I am buying you a giant chock full of nuts. An accidental intern. Oh my God, Leo.
I'm just like Bill Goffey. My award is chock full of nuts.
Yes. Oh my God. Leo, I seriously want to thank you for your service to this show. And just one time, Leo overslept. So a few weeks ago.
Horrible.
And
I switched schedules.
I felt so bad. He was in the middle. And he had this, Mandar, come here, Mandar. Sit
Here, Mandar, with my filling.
Come here, Mandar. And it was wonderful because these guys they met tonight. It was the first time in person they met. But they are What's the Story with Maria regulars. And that night, Mandar, he stepped up.
We had to.
It was an
Yeah.
amazing thing. And it was as if he said, Leo's not here. I know what I have to do.
And
And he did it, and he was looking for it, but he started posting all the stuff that Leo normally posts.
I saw that.
Mando, we want to thank you for that.
You can come over for coffee.
Thank
Yes. So thank you. Look at these guys. Leo Rodriguez and Mando
Chick Magnet.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
man.
Thank you so much. Both of you are
Thank you,
extremely helpful.
Maria.
And all our guests, thank you because that have been on the show because you post their information. And so now, did I get everybody? Bill Coffey, you are going to play at some point.
I'm not sure we're going to sing that.
Come here,
We
God.
don't know what we're going to sing yet. We'll see. But come here and tell
Come here,
us.
sit
Don't
down.
be so shy, you're not.
Bill Coffey is our friend.
My guitar, please.
Regulars and irregulars. Hello. Come here, Billy. So,
I'm very regular lately. I'm very
okay, good.
regular
We go
lately.
to Costco quite often, Bill and I.
It's the raisins.
And we are going to, I think we should, oh
Someone
my
got
God,
that.
always.
Thank
I think that we should all sing together. Do we know? Back up a little bit.
Babes.
Okay, we are all as a group going to sing. Does everybody know the song "Home" by
Phil Phillips.
Phil Phillips?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to sing as a group. People out there in studio
Somebody
land.
with rhythm.
Well, this
2
is
and 4.
because whenever we're on TV, whenever we're here with you,
Yeah,
it feels like we have a family and tons of friends, which we do.
we do.
But we have this community that's What's the Story with Maria that we all get to support each other.
Well, you are also amazing human beings that make me happy, and I look forward to this every week. I would be lost without you. I mean that. I mean that. So thank you, regulars and irregulars. And I love you, Bill. You know. Okay, let's do it as a group. We're going to sing "Home." Ready?
Yeah.
All right, hit it, Bill.
I'm thoroughly insulted now.
No, come on. We love you.
Don't worry, you come
He's
over
mad
for
about
coffee.
the-
It'll be good.
Come over for coffee.
I'm channeling
No,
Lavinia.
you know what he likes?
I'm channeling
Oh,
Lavinia.
God.
You know what he likes? He likes the almonds, the big almonds. If you want to make him happy, buy him a big bag of almonds. Are you ready? Hit it.
Listen, oh, you're gonna have the. Who's singing first?
Leo, I think it'll be. No. Hold on. See as we go. Go down the sunset road. I know this day is bringing us along. Just know you're not alone. Everybody, I want to make this thing strong.
Here we go.
Settle down. Settle down. I'll be clear. Don't change your mind to the demons that fear you within. The troubles they may drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. No. I wanna take this thing home. Everybody.
I bet Zeno can sing. Sing What's the Home. Settle down. Yeah.
Settle down, and we'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. That was so fun.
That was awesome.
Oh my God.
That was so good.
All right, thank you,
Leo.
Leo.
Really good when you have pants on.
Bill, yes, he does. Thank you, Bill Goffey and Leo Rodriguez, everybody.
And Maria Martinez.
I'm just a big ham. I love you. Love you, love you, love you, and I appreciate it.
There's more food
Lifetime
over here.
achievement. Lifetime achievement.
Oh wait, give him his.
Oh yeah, there you
Back
go.
to work.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, back to work.
He's back to work as the intern.
Oh, wait a minute. Excuse
All
me.
right, let me see. Who are we missing? Did we get everybody in?
My coffee.
Now, what I would like to do is I would like to show off this amazing cake
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yes.
that Shannon, actually Shannon O'Donnell, who is Tara O'Donnell's sister and now my friend, not just Tara's sister. She is a couple of, maybe it was last year and it was her brother's birthday party, and she brought in this cake. I thought she had purchased it at some amazing bakery. It was the best cake. Thank you so much, Steven. So Steven's going to hold that up. It was the best cake that I had ever tasted, and it happened to be gorgeous. So I asked her, I ordered a cake from her, and I said, she said, oh, well, we'll brainstorm. I said, no, I trust your judgment, and look at what she came up with. I'm going to hold this super close to, so there's a microphone. I know. Oh, yeah, good thinking, honey, good thinking. Okay, I'm going to tilt the screen. So isn't that beautiful? What's the story with me? 100 episodes. It's a microphone. That is from Shannon O'Donnell. And here's how you can find Shannon. Okay, we're gonna eat it now. We're gonna have to cut it. We're gonna put some candles on that and light it up.
Maria, I have an update.
What is it? What's the update?
While we were singing,
Yeah.
Miss Gina Savino
No.
came online.
Oh my God! Everybody, Gina Savino. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Gina, is there any way that you can call in just to say hello? So Gina, you have my phone number, I think. Well, Rena. So if you can, Gina, call in. I know we're cutting it close to the end, but if you can call in and just say hi to everybody. By the way, Gina, I'm going to be in Boston next week. I already Facebook messaged Joyce, who's her sister. They have Joyce's Unisex Salon out in 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Mass. If you want to get your hair done and you're there, these girls are amazing. So go and check on them. Now, I think at some point we have to light those candles and sing, right? But I want you to tell you how to reach Shannon if you want these beautiful cakes. And she does all kinds of amazing things. And she did like a huge party this weekend. If you go to her Instagram, it's e_z.cakes. So at e.z.cakes at Instagram. So Easy Cakes. And if you want to, I'm going to post it again after the show. But Easy Cakes NJ as in New Jersey at gmail.com. You can reach Shannon that way. She is also my Facebook friend under Shannon Kathleen. She makes beautiful, beautiful cakes.
Can you say it again
Okay.
one more time and I'll...
Okay, so it's E.Z as in Zito dot cakes. That's that's for Instagram at those, and that's how you can find her. And then yeah, Shannon O'Donnell. That's Tara's sister. And such a sweetheart, absolutely sweet person, and amazing baker. So we're gonna cut that cake. As soon, but I think we need. Are we ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy 100th show to you. Happy 100th episode of What's the Story with Maria to Maria and all of her regulars and irregulars. Happy 100th episode to you. Thank you, Stephen Elbell, our stage manager. Oh my God. 100 episodes. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we got just a couple minutes left now. I don't know. Maybe Gina can't. Let me see if I can. Oh, she might be at work. Maybe she. I did want to have a little bit of a dance off.
I'm ready.
All right.
Bill. Maria said dance off, not pants
Dance off, right? Dance off, not pants. Okay, make some room. Make some room.
Yeah, baby.
And then I spent so many nights thinking how it did me wrong, and I grew stuck. Wait, we need a partner for it. Everybody. It's so you're back. Come on, face. Fucking. Is that true love? That's true to me. Back to bother me. Get the hell out. No. Just turn that down. You're not welcome anymore. What you want to try to hurt me. You got trouble. You got Leo, get up there and dance. As long as I have, I got all my love to give. I got all my love to give. It's a party. Oh my God. Thank you, John Bronson. Oh my God. How are you doing? Oh my God. That was amazing. John? Yes, please. John Bronson on the piano. Oh my God. Oh boy. That was so much fun. Okay.
Over here.
I know, and you get sweaty. So we have about 3 minutes left to our show, and we want to just recap, and I want to tell you again, Annette Zito is here.
Wow.
John Bronson is here. There was Annette, John. We have Billy Goffey. We have Chris DePiero. And don't forget, live from Jersey. Monday nights. Go to his Facebook page. And also Gavone Produces.
In hiatus.
Okay, it's on hiatus right now. But Chris does a million things. And we just made a movie, me, Chris, and Susie.
No Matter What.
It's called the No Matter What Club. It's a short film. It's very funny. So look for that. It's coming out in November at a film festival. We're very excited about that. It's going to be at the Quad Theater, actually. Yeah.
A town called Los Angeles.
Yeah, and a little, yeah. So that's going to be cool. That's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough. Mandar! Oh my God, we love Mandar. We love Mandar. Kyle, did you figure out the rest of that wine story?
No.
Okay, Kyle.
We drank it.
Kyle, they drank it. Kyle is going to work on, he's going to type in at one of the shows and explain to us what would be the right pairings.
Okay.
And okay, Kyle, that's your homework.
That's my homework.
And then we have the wonderful Frank Zahn, who's a dance off there with Mandar. And then, of course, Dominic Pupa is there. Go see Dominic Pupa at the Duplex Thursday nights. Go to dominterry.com. Male Pupa, right. And then our stage manager, amazing Gemini, Stephen Albell. Oh my God. And incredible classical pianist, my friend Jeffrey Campbell. There he is. Oh my God. Really smart guy. These also Gemini. Who's back there? Who did I miss? Anybody? And of course. Oh my God. Who did get the chock full of nuts. And I do want, hey, Jimmy, are you there? I don't know. Jimmy, I want to thank Jim Bell, everybody. Jim has every single 100 episodes. Jim Bell has gotten us on the radio and put up with a bunch of my crazy friends. And we really appreciate you. Everybody say thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right. And how much time do we have?
Hi, Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid? I don't know. Jimmy, I don't know what's happening over there. Dennis Quaid. How much time do we have, Jimmy?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
2.5.
2.5
2.5.
minutes. There is a Dennis Quaid here somewhere.
As well.
Oh, all right. Well, listen. Here's what I want to say. I always want to say a lot, but I just want to say that I have always said this over and over. My fortune is in my friendships. I have always been a person that found great value in being friends with great human beings. Pick your friends accordingly. If people don't make you happy, they are not friends. If people try to hurt you or want something from you or are jealous of you, those aren't friends. Just so you know, friends are people that are wind in your sails, not the hole in your boat. And surround yourself with good human beings, because that's what matters in life. And I am so happy that I have these great human beings in my life. I also want to tell you guys out there that listen to the show every week or go on podcasts at Spreaker or iHeartRadio or Spotify. Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it. We just want to bring you a taste of what happens here in New York and share it with you. And we love and appreciate you. And one more thing, it's kind of a sad note, but it's an important note. So this little thing that I got, tomorrow is June 12th. It marks the 3-year anniversary of the Pulse nightclub thing. I won't even say the word what it was, but it's very important that we don't forget these things. These are important things, okay? It's Pride Month. You don't have to be gay to appreciate that the freedoms in the world that we all have as human beings. So just listen. There was this great T-shirt that I saw the other day that says, "Be careful who you hate. It might be someone you love."
Ooh.
So remember that. Let's try not to hate each other. Let's try to just coexist. And again, I want to thank my friends. Thank you, Jim Bell. Thank you, Arm Radio. Thanks, Joe Rocks. Thank you, everybody. 100. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week on in Boston, 101 at Rena Grignali Bergie's house. And my cousins, you're all invited. You know that. Say good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night. We love and appreciate you.